Good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Good afternoon. It's my honor to welcome you here today for this very special occasion as we honor our friend and fellow commissioner in the dedication of the Guilford County Katie S. Cashion Center and to celebrate her birthday. This building stands as a testament to the power of advocacy, service, and community, all of which are personalized by Commissioner K. Cashion. Thank you for all being here today and for celebrating this legacy of Cashion, uh, Commissioner K. Cashion. We are joined today by many guests and our community partners who have come to share this momentous occasion. And I would like to acknowledge and thank them for coming, starting with our Commissioner Cashion's family, Glenn and Ann Cashion. Thank you for being here. Nancy and Eric Target, Bill Cashion, and Susan Cashion. Let's give our family a round of applause. We have also our commissioners that are with us today. We have Commissioner Carly Cook, Mary Beth Murphy, Frankie Jones, Carlina Foster, Brandon Gray Hill, Alan Perdue. Is that all of us? Matt Tillman wanted to be here, but he's out serving our country. Let's give them a round of applause. And we have some of our city council members, Commissioner Sharon Hightower, City Councilman, City Councilman Sharon Hightower, City Councilman Hugh Holston, and do we have any other city council members? Let's give them a round of applause. And we also have our county manager and his staff, Michael Halford. Let's give him a round of applause. And the city manager, Trey, thank you for coming. And his staff, let's give him a round of applause. Commissioner Cashion's dedication to public service and advocacy has truly shaped Guilford County. And this building at 201 South Green Street stands as a testament to that legacy. Originally constructed as the old Myers department store, the county purchased the building in 1992, transforming it into a hub for various agencies, including county human resources, finances, internal audit, juvenile day reporting, and probation and parole. Since 2015, it has become the flagship home of Guilford County Family Justice Center, a place that has grown into a beacon of hope and healing for our community. It is fitting that this building is dedicated today in honor of Commissioner Cashion, who has devoted her life to serving others. Her tireless advocacy and deep compassion have connected countless individuals with the resources that they need. When Kay sees a problem, she is the first to step up, volunteering to find a solution. Her career has been marked by effective advocacy in a wide range of crucial areas, like her work in advancing the arts, supporting and preserving therapeutic court treatment programs, fundraise for historic preservation projects like the Blandwood Mansion, and back in the renovation of the state capitol building. She's also been a steadfast supporter of the International Civil Rights Center Museum and has played a pivotal role in expanding medical health care services, including establishing both the county's first adult behavioral health crisis center and the juvenile behavioral health crisis center. However, when she speaks about supporting women and children who have survived domestic and sexual abuse, she does not hold her tongue. She meets it with unmatched fire and determination. In the recent State of our County address, when asked what she had was seen as her most important accomplishment, she cited the Family Justice Center as her major accomplishment. Her efforts in this effort dates back not only from 2015 when it was opened, but tracing back to 2008 on the substance abuse and Drug Treatment Committee. That committee, comprising of many of our community leaders, developed a framework of 4 key initiatives to assist those in crisis. Among them were preserving the therapeutic drug treatment court and creating a comprehensive one-stop resource for individuals in crisis. Kay's commitment never wavered. She rallied partners and laid the groundwork for a place where women in crisis could come for help. Her advocacy brought Cashion Johnson to the county's team, whose collaboration and commitment for survivors has been one of our mainstream, as her has been our director for the Family Justice Center. Let's give her a round of applause. They also insisted that the government should support the center's infrastructure so agencies could focus entirely on service delivery rather than administrative burdens. She overcame numerous challenges, whether by championing challenges in the law for virtual court appearances, locating a suitable building, or just raising funds for the occasion. These efforts not only led for the creation of the Family Justice Center, but also to the opening of a second center in High Point in 2018. Commissioner Cashion's impact to support various abuse projects goes all the way back to 1983, when she and Dolly Madison's Women Club raised funds to purchase a new safe home for Clara's house, for them to be located for a battered women and children's facility. In 1995, she founded the Guilford Family Services of the Piedmont, raising $3.4 million to secure and renovate a building for critical programs. For over 4 decades, she has championed resources for survivors of domestic violence and sexual assault. Today, we honor her enduring legacy by dedicating this building, home of the Family Justice Center, in her name. Let's give her another big round. To have just a few words to share about Kay, Ms. Cashion Johnson, the Family Justice Director, would like to come forth now and say a few words.
Good afternoon and thank you. When I began my journey in Guilford County in 2014, Commissioner Cashion was described as a powerful force, a political leader with high professional standards and expectations for greatness. All true things. As I began to get to know Commissioner Cashion and work with her in those early days, moving this vision of creating a one-stop shop for survivors and children into a reality, I witnessed her keen ability to navigate political waters and leverage her community connections for the greater good. Several years ago, while I was leading a community outreach event at a local church, a friend of Commissioner Cashion's and fellow Dolly Madison Women's Club member came up to me and said, "Cashion Johnson, you have made Kay Cashion's dreams come true with the success of that Family Justice Center." And while I chuckled at the comment, after deeper reflection, I know the dream for the Family Justice Center was a dream of this community, a needed beacon of light, and Commissioner Cashion was both the dreamer and part of making the dream a reality. When Commissioner Cashion, our partners in the community, envisioned the Family Justice Center, we had ambitious aspirations for its potential here in Guilford County. Little did we know that our vision would exceed all expectations, propelling the center on the national leadership and collaboration, service integration, implementation of innovative strategies, all with the goal of saving lives in Guilford County and increasing accountability to those who do harm. To date, the Family Justice Center has helped over 90,000 survivors. Between our Greensboro and High Point offices, nearly 14,000 visit the Family Justice Centers each and every year. Our work has received multiple awards, including recognition from NACO and recognition on other state and national levels for our successful partnerships and programs, including things like Camp Hope and our elder justice work and high-risk teams, all things that Commissioner Cashion stood behind 100%. Our partnership is rooted in success because of the hard work of our partners who come in and out of this center each and every day to do the work that is required of them. And those partners are the Children's Law Center of Central North Carolina, the Clerk of Court, Cone Health, Corporation of Guardianship, the District Attorney's Office, District Court Judges, Elon Law, Family Service of the Piedmont, Greensboro Police Department, Guilford County Department of Health and Human Services, the Sheriff's Office, Legal Aid, and High Point Police Department. I will conclude with one of my favorite slogans that Commissioner Cashion has shared with me many times. And it involves an action, not just words. And the action is, go get them. And those words are action steps that have kept me and this county propelling forward as we go get them. Thank you for your extensive career of public service. You have truly been life-saving.
Our Congressman, Ms. Kathy Manning, for a tribute to
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Congresswoman Kathy Manning. I am so proud to represent North Carolina's 6th Congressional District, which of course includes Greensboro, all of Guilford County. And I'd like to acknowledge we have one other elected official, Mayor Dean Maddox, came all the way from Pleasant Garden to be with us today. So it's a real honor to join you today to celebrate the dedication of this building in the name of the extraordinary leader, Commissioner Kay Cashion. I have had the privilege of working with Kay for many years. I have witnessed the profound impact of her mentorship and her leadership on our community. Kay is not just a public servant. She's a true mentor who empowers others to find their own path. She leads by example, showing us all what it means to serve with integrity, courage, and unwavering commitment to the people of Guilford County. Her guidance has shaped countless lives, always encouraging us to reach higher, to serve with purpose, and to prioritize the well-being of our community. When Kay sees a need, she is relentless. As a leader, Kay understands the power of unity. She brings people together around shared goals, something that we need more of. And in times that often feel divided, she exemplifies respect and a shared commitment to progress. With grit and grace, she tackles each challenge head-on, inspiring others to follow suit. Her tireless efforts for domestic violence advocacy, mental health services, and countless other initiatives have transformed lives and strengthened our community. This building symbolizes not just Kay's contributions, but the countless lives she has touched. Kay, your mentorship has guided us. Your leadership remains a standard we all strive to uphold. Kay, we just love you, and we are so thrilled to be able to celebrate with you. Congratulations on this well-deserved honor, and thank you for making our community a better place.
now one of her bestest of friends, Ms. Rebecca Slosher, to come forward with some remarks.
Good afternoon. I'm Rebecca Slosser. I'm here to share a few words about my dear friend, Kay Cashion. I've had the privilege of working alongside Kay for many years on various initiatives, including our work with the Guild to raise funds for family service of the Piedmont. Over time, I've seen firsthand just how dedicated and remarkable she truly is. Our friend Kay is the embodiment of selflessness. She always puts others first, and doesn't just join boards or volunteers for initiatives to sit back and talk about what needs to change. Kay is here to make a real difference. In fact, I'm convinced she doesn't even know what the word no means. For Kay, any obstacle is just a longer path to this. She'll always find a way to get it done, no matter how challenging it may seem. Kay is a master collaborator who knows her community like the back of her hand. She has this unique gift of recognizing the helpers, the doers, and the change makers in our midst. She brings people together to work toward a shared vision, and then she graciously steps back, allowing others to take the credit. That's just who she is. Humble, dedicated, and always looking out for the greater good. When I learned that the county commissioners would be honoring Kay by dedicating this building in her name, I was overjoyed. Yes, it's a fitting tribute, and I am thrilled that as people come downtown, whether to experience our growing community or to access services in this governmental block, they'll see Kay's name proudly displayed on the outside of this building. They'll know that Katie S. Cashion has left an indelible mark on the shape and future of our community. Kay's work saves lives. Her advocacy has given a voice to those that have been silenced. And her unwavering determination has provided strength to those who need it the most. But it's her compassion and her caring spirit that truly sets her apart. Today we gather here not just to dedicate a building, but to honor a friend, a mentor, and a steadfast supporter, our own Kay. Thank you, Kay, for all you've done, for all you continue to do. You have made and will continue to make a lasting difference in this Greensboro community.
This is supposed to be the part of the program that we unveil it. And just for the record, Kay knew nothing about this until she came up here. I was trying to get her to come this way and sit over that way so she wanted to see the building. But we came up this way. So Kay, again, this day is all about you. Okay, we didn't want you to know anything about it because we wanted the element of surprise to be there. Okay, for your 90th birthday. Okay, and we want to make sure that you had the emotions there in order to make sure that you enjoyed it to the fullest. Okay, we're going to ask you to come up now and just say a few words. Let's give her a round of applause. Woo! Yeah!
Wow. I don't really know where to begin, but from the speakers, I want to be sure to get a copy of all that. We're going to run it all thousands of copies and send out to everybody to know. I'm not running again, so I won't use it. I won't use it as a political piece of paper, but can you all hear me?
He's fine. You're good.
I'm deeply honored as I look around and see all of these people. I can start with the back row and call each one by name and go through this whole group and say something wonderful about each one of you because I know what you have been doing in this community too. Really, I'm just in awe that you would take the time to come out and be a part of this. I'm sure that I will hear from some of you about what you have in mind that we should be doing next. But I will tell you, I'm ahead of you, Mr. Chairman. I have a meeting today at lunch and look about a new ideas. So I'm not done yet. As you're probably already aware of. And I told him as he came up, I've already promised to vote for you as chair again, so you didn't have to do this. But if that's what it takes to get your name on the building, okay. But really, as I look around this group of people who have contributed so much to this community, I'm really in awe of being a recipient of an honor like this. It's so humbling, and totally unnecessary, Mrs. Chairman. And Robin, we will have a discussion about this because she knows where I have made comments about various things. And I said, I don't really like naming buildings to people while they're alive or dead. But I'm thinking of just celebrating my 90th birthday on Thursday. Scott has been keeping everybody informed about my age since 2004 when I came on the board, and that's okay because each year I feel blessed to be here. And so we just add one more year and one more stack to the wood pile and keep going and do something else. As the comments were made about family justice, and I sat there thinking about the 80s, the 70s, and the 80s. In the 80s, I think maybe 83, we family service as a member of Federation Women's Clubs and Dolly Madison Women's Club was already formed then. We were a strong supporter of family service and the issue of domestic violence and child abuse. And actually, they found a building on North Elm Street, and that they needed to buy for a shelter for these women and children. And it happened to become available during, they were members of the United Way, it became available during the blackout with the United Way, so they could not have a fundraiser. So they called me and said, Kay, let's talk about some strategy. And we did, and they designated me to go to the newspaper to talk about this and say that Dolly Madison, a small group of women with no money in the trade, but we pledged $500 toward the purchase of the building, which was going to cost $120,000. And we challenged all the other civic clubs and everybody who had an extra dime to pitch in and help us buy the building. And really, it was a 6-week window. I remember specifically, a 6-week window before the building had to be closed. But it got done. They ran an article and they said the small women's club, the Dolly Madison Women's Club, no money in the bank, has pledged $500 and challenged everybody else. Well, the Sedgefield Women's Club called up and said they would do 1,000. Various clubs said that they would chip in, and various organizations, civic organizations, and businesses. Some offered to do a fence around the building, some offered to paint. So the community came in. Domestic violence and child abuse is a real issue at that time. Worse. Mr. Chairman, I will remember that in the 90s, in the mid-90s, Guilford County was listed, I remember this correctly, but it was mid-90s out of 100 counties, with the highest number of children being housed outside of their families because of domestic violence and child abuse. We were at a crucial point. So we formed the Guild of Family Service as a support agency to raise money and awareness toward that. I later became chair of Family Service and sitting that building renovated that. We started an endowment fund. Bill, Rebecca, I was president, and we had made $60-some thousand, I think, Rebecca, on the fundraiser. And just as the meeting was starting, I said, Rebecca, hey, why don't you stand up and say, I make a motion that we start an endowment and service with this money. And she said, well, you think they'll accept it? I said, oh, go ahead and do it. We'll make it work. So she stood up and made the motion. I already had somebody second it. So we started the foundation, the endowment of the foundation service, which still holds. Rebecca Slicer we have been through thick and thin, through so many projects, and people would look at us and think, what are they thinking now? Well, you know what? We were not only thinking, we were thinking ahead. It's been a long journey. That was one long day. I don't think that's going to work. So Willie's going to take care of it. Willie's going to take care of it. This center came as a result of about 8 years of work. And I looked around and I saw the one remaining member of the committee, Commissioner Purdue, was not of the original committee, but came on board as soon as he could, as soon as he retired, he came on board. And Commissioner Purdue and I sort of stayed in the background and kept checking what's happening and what the needs are and what's going on here and all that. Oh, and Hank Penn here was a commissioner and was on the original. And I'm sure you remember very well all of our meetings on how do we do, what do we do next. And then when they decided they were going to hire a director, I have to tell them this, when they decided they were going to hire a director, they had two candidates, and we said, well, we want to see the resumes. The committee wants to have an input on this. I said, well, you know, you all don't have it as well. We want to see the resumes. So we saw the resumes, and they gave us two, and we chose Catherine. Because we looked at her resume, we didn't see her, we couldn't meet with her, but she had everything there that we were looking for, and we just felt like this would be our best choice. And what a great choice, because Catherine took the vision, and we let her run with it. She took the vision and developed it into everything that we were looking for. We still need to do more, Catherine. What we want now is we always have to look into it and see what else we can do to enhance our services. This is a great community. It's been a great support for not only this project, but in all projects that we've put. And as I look around and I see Don Vaughn, your name came up in this meeting today, so we have to have a conversation.
Hope it wasn't at the criminal courthouse.
You're all talking right now, so anyway, thank you, Hank, for being here. You know, I often said the boys and I. The boys and me is what I really say. Jeff and Hank and Alan Melanson and I really washed through this thing. And it took about 8 years because we had a recession during that time. And a lot of things happened, but still, we didn't get back on. So, my fellow commissioners who are here today, probably these young commissioners look at me and I know they're wondering, what in the world with that woman? What is she up to next? But I hope that you're here long enough to be able to see some of your ideas through to fruition. And just keep working. There's plenty of work to be done and plenty of ideas to be developed. And so, you know, and I see Sharon Hightower sitting here, and I think of our mutual good friend, Commissioner Coleman, and her ideas about things. And just, you know, as I look around, I see history of the Foster. She knows that, you know, I've had plans for her. She's not listening to me. Well, there's a lot. As I said, I could stand up here and look at all these faces, and really, my Dolly Madison Woman's Club members, Gloria said, my longest term for 62 years, a friend. She came to Greensboro as a bride, and we've been friends ever since. Second day I met her, I said, okay, Wednesday night we had Junior Woman's Club. You need to remember Junior Woman's Club. Judge everybody. Thursday night we had so-and-so. So, and she's been at it ever since. And I look back at Commissioner McClellan Clark from Roxborough. And from Roxborough. And thank you, Mayor, for being with us. Vegas, powerful being out here this afternoon. I know you have other things to do. But thank you so much for all of you. I almost feel like I'm I feel like I'm on the trail and it's standing right now. This is beyond me. Beyond I can't believe it. All the stuff.